Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just saw Karate Kid Legends. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. I'm a big fan of this franchise, and this one is done by Johnathan Entwood. I should really change my name to that. That's pretty dope. And Jonathan's behind like projects that I really dig, whether it's End of the Fucking World or I Am Not Okay With This. I love both of those things, and I couldn't wait to see what he did with this film. But a movie I feel was sort of inevitable after the success of the Cobra Kai series, a series that I quite loved, by the way. I thought that they did a great job continuing on the franchise and the legacy of the Karate Kid in that show. I don't know if I necessarily agree with releasing this movie so close to the series finale. I mean, we just got done saying goodbye to Daniel LaRusso, so it was kind of always going to feel a little odd coming into the movie theater and seeing him on the big screen so shortly after we just said goodbye to the character in a show, honestly. But all in all, I'm like, it's a cool idea because you got Daniel LaRusso, the original Karate Kid, meeting Jackie Chan from the Karate Kid remake, and adding a cast member like Ming-Na Wen on top of that. I am a massive fan of this franchise as it is, so I'm sold already. I mean, you got me in the theater. They're all coming together to help this new Karate Kid, Lee, played by Ben Wang, who plays him very well. I actually was not familiar with Ben Wang's work, but I do think he's a great actor after watching this movie. Like, I can see this kid being a real star. When you look at the premise and you add on top of it that it's all taking place in the city, which is something we'd never really seen with Karate Kid before, I think there's a version of all of this that really works. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get it in this film. I'll tell you what works in this movie. The cast, the performances, the chemistry between the cast all really work. Seeing Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan on screen together, that really made me geek out, honestly. Like, they were so great together in those scenes. Be honest though, it's not like what the trailers are pitching you. They're not in the movie a lot. You're not going to see a lot of them. But that really shouldn't have mattered if the storytelling before that was good enough to hold on its own. And honestly, again, I think there's a good version of the story that they were telling. In fact, I think there was a great version of the story that they were telling. But it's one of those things, you know, when you're watching a movie, you can almost hear the studio executives saying, it's gotta be 90 minutes, gotta be 90 minutes, gotta keep it in that runtime. Because every scene feels so cut short. This feels like a half-assed version of the story that they were trying to tell, and unfortunately, it just fails in its execution. A really good example is Josh Jackson's in this movie. He actually does a pretty good job for the scenes that he has, but unfortunately, there's a side plot with him that feels like it's brought in out of nowhere, and all the nuances within the side plot don't really make a lot of sense because there's not enough fleshing out for it. The karate that's there is shot very well. I think it looks really cool. There's a villain character in this. You get your own little Johnny Lawrence character, so to speak, and honestly, I really enjoyed what they were doing here because he's a little bit more psychotic than Johnny Lawrence was. Like, his motivations aren't necessarily as clear as Johnny's were, but again, not enough screen time for the villain, not enough fleshing out, honestly. And because of the way this film's all kind of put together, it just really makes it feel very generic and very, like, easygoing. It's a really easy movie to watch, so don't take me the wrong way here. And I think for that reason, a lot of people might actually go out and watch this and have a good time. I'm just not one of them. This is not for me. I did not enjoy this film. And I'm saddened to say that as a massive fan of this franchise, it's really not nearly as bad as the next Karate Kid to me, but I actually still don't like it all that much at the same time. Like, honestly, I would probably watch this again because there's like fun to be had in the movie. Like, as a Karate Kid nerd, I'm still kind of sitting there like, I got some really cool Karate Kid scenes, you know? But I can have fun with those scenes and also recognize like this movie just still is not good. I honestly think most people are gonna watch this, they'll probably have an okay time with it, and then they're just gonna forget about it. City locations were very cool. I was very happy with the way a lot of the karate was shot within those locations. I thought that all looked very fantastic. At the end of the day, what can I say? It's really good spectacle and a very unspectacular story. Unspectacular a word? I don't know. Sounds right. Oh yeah, so one more thing. It's really hard to not think about Cobra Kai when you're watching this movie. I was really trying to separate myself from it, although I do think it definitely takes place in the same universe after seeing this film. And it's really just because it showed us a way to continue this franchise better. It almost makes this attempt feel a little bit pointless, especially when, again, it's a half-assed version of what they're attempting to do. And honestly, guys, you can catch this one on streaming. It's not a rush out and see to me. I probably wouldn't have minded watching it nearly as much if it was an at-home thing. Going to the theater for this was mostly a waste of time, but again, I still got some scenes I got to geek out about as a Karate Kid fan for sure. All right, guys, now it's your turn. What's your take on the Karate Kid Legends? Were you looking forward to this film? I certainly was. I'm a big fan of this franchise, and I'm just willing to watch whatever they throw down, honestly. If they make another one, I'm gonna watch it. I'm actually very excited for a sequel to this one because of what they set up at the end, but I won't give that away, although I just don't have much faith in it being very good. And before I get out of here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some feedback in the comment section, share this with your friends, hit the bell for notifications. Always much appreciated. My name is Dom, and I will talk to you guys later.